Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with us.
sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Hi, you fucks, you sloppy little fucks, you dumb little shits, you stupid little dumb fucks. Get back in your house and wear a mask, you stupid head. Welcome to Sloppy Seconds with me, Meatball and Big Dipper. How's everyone doing?
I'm great. How are you, Meatball?
I'm doing great. You know, just doing these digital drag shows, trying to make it happen. I had a meltdown last week when my computer literally died, like stopped working.
That is crazy. And I saw you went out to report on the streets of WeHo to basically drag all the gays who were not abiding by rules, but it seemed like
Turns out I got to WeHo, ain't a fag out on the street. I was lonely. I was like, where are the homos? I was in front of Mickey's, walking up and down, like on the strip. Not a single gay. It was dark times.
Staying home having apartment parties.
Except for the
full of
ones
meth.
over in New York doing the meth gala. Did you
true.
see that? What?
All right, well, if
I
we're
don't know
talking
nothing
about
that.
if we're talking
Yes.
about New York, let's bring in our special guest, make some
Mr.
noise.
The Killer.
Exactly how my resume reads. Exactly.
We have
This
Cakes
is-
Da Killa.
Thank
Cakes
you for
Da
getting my
Killa.
pronouns correct. Thank you.
Mister. Your pronouns are Mister.
Hard ER on that one. Thank you.
I've always known you to be a Mr. The Killer.
Right.
How is gentrified Bushwick?
It's a bit much. Like, I gagged. Like, because, like, I used to live in Bushwick, like, and I thought that that was the limit of the gentrification. And then I moved back, and I'm like, oh, shit. Like,
She's-
it legit... Bushwick is now Berlin. Like, it's kind of... Like, you could rent a Vespa. Like, it's kind of intense.
Oh, wow.
Meatball,
Yeah.
when you lived in New York, you lived in Manhattan?
Yeah, I lived in the East Village.
Right. Artsy queen.
I wasn't yet, but I was like surrounding myself with those people. I was like,
Right.
how do I fit in here? No, but wait, Bushwick, which part of Brooklyn is that in?
Bushwick is, like, by Bed-Stuy. Like, yeah.
Because
You know,
I
it's
did
near where the
Bushwick
trains
where they
converge.
meet, but I did
Yeah.
Bushwick, and that is not it held in Bushwick itself. That's what I
Bushwick
later
is
found.
held in Bushwick. No, it is.
At the
Well, it used to be. I feel like the locations have changed.
oh, because now it was at the Knockdown Center, which was like
in Bed-Stuy.
Yeah.
But you know, with the redlining and things of that nature, no one knows what neighborhood is anyway. So
See? That's
but,
how it works.
but I don't think this is what that podcast is about.
It could be.
It could be. It's about anything now. Now we start every episode with like 10 minutes of just
Redlining.
talking
Yes.
about like quarantine and shit.
Yeah, it's about redlining. Wait, for people who are tuning in and maybe don't know you, you are a recording artist, a rapper, recently featured on a television program, entertainer,
Writer.
writer,
alcoholic,
yes, okay, no.
Performer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Nightclub fixture. Nightlife historian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you are adding to the Mr. The Killer resume.
Well, she's gonna be 30 soon, so she has to. The resume has to be established.
Oh my god.
30.
Okay, so I first heard about you obviously on YouTube and the internet, but basically you and I met doing a photo shoot in New
Right.
York many years ago. What was that?
Many moons ago.
8 years ago, 7 years ago, something like
I
that.
actually have the magazine because I'm that.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Go
have
get
it
it.
in a box
Go get it because
somewhere.
I want to see if you can see Dipper's bald spot 8 years ago.
No, she had a hat on. She knew better. So yeah,
They did take pictures of me with fake grills in my mouth.
we
Yikes.
met at the set of details. What year was this? 2012. You see, I'm such a narcissist. I keep all my magazines within.
There's
hand's
nothing
reach.
wrong with that. I have them framed.
And look, we're on the same page.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. A similar color story.
Oh my gosh. Of course they had to put me in all that wig. They love the feminization, honey.
Well, was that your shtick when you first started? Was that something you did more of, or
no? Which is why it was so. They just wanted to throw all the queens in wigs. It was like very that.
Yeah, Leaf is in a wig in that.
Like everyone had to be in a wig. It was like a big deal about that. Like the black girls were like, "Why are you all drag queens?" And I'm like, "We're not. We just was playing."
Right. So like 2012, there was kind of like this boom in the press where it was like queer rappers or like blah blah blah, and I got like looped up into that narrative a little bit. And so I always kept my eye on you and the people from that photo shoot, which was like House of Ladosha and Leaf and Mickey and you and
no Caswell?
No Caswell.
Huh.
But he had already been doing it for a while.
She's definitely a Caucasian foremother.
Yes, exactly. Well, because
shout out to Caswell.
I remember listening.
Is it all over my face?
Ooh,
I remember listening to Caswell in college.
Me
and
too.
So when I first met Kaz, I was like nervous that he was going to be shady, but he was like really lovely and nice.
Yeah, I first met him. He was walking down the street with Amanda Lepore, and I was like so obsessed with the two of them. And I had never just like run up on someone, but I ran up on him and I was like, "Hi, how are you? I'm Logan." And I just like started talking to them, freaked them the fuck out. They were like, "Okay, bye."
I'm screaming.
You were like, "Thank you."
I was like, "Thank you."
Let's talk about your journey a little bit. When did you started rapping? What, in college?
I started recording music in college. I was rapping for fun in high school.
What were you doing in college? Like, what was your major?
Journalism.
Journalism.
Ooh.
And fashion study. So she was very Carrie Bradshaw art world. I just knew I was going to end up on Project Runway, and then I started drinking alcohol, and here we are.
But so when because recording music in college and then you started popping and you were like, "Oh, I can make money doing this," that must have been such a wild thing, because you like got your degree and you're like, "Oh, I could go get a job somewhere, or I could be a rapper."
Actually, no, it started popping off when I was still in college. So it was getting to the point where I was like, "Ooh, am I gonna make it to graduation?"
That's so wild.
Because it was like, it kind of started popping off my junior year, but you have to keep in mind that the idea of making money wasn't even feasible. My whole thing was I wanted to be able to get into the clubs that I wanted to go to for free and get a drink ticket. Back in the day, if Frankie Sharp handed you a drink ticket, you were the doll. That's all you needed. You know what I'm saying? So the bar was set really, really low. And then slowly I started to get paid for things and traveling. And that's when it was like, okay, it became a hobby, then became a career. And then a decade later, now I'm like, what the fuck?
All right. Meatball's gonna roll his eyes, but I have this like, I want to like expound on this little theory here, because obviously over the last decade with Drag Race, like drag, which was like an undercover art form, just underground. Thank you, undercover.
Subversive.
They were secretly spies.
Secret drags.
Yeah.
Secret drags, honey.
So this underground art form has now been thrust into the mainstream, and there are people who start doing drag because they see it as a viable career path to make a lot of money as an entertainer.
Right. And also to go other avenues, like making music or being a model.
You're right. And then with music as like sort of leading with a queer identity when it comes to music, which I think like I definitely do, and on certain songs you sure do. When you lead with that, that never felt like a pathway to like, oh, I'll get a record deal, or oh, I'll get snatched up into the mainstream. It felt like, this way I can get into clubs, this way I can get recognition from my peers, this way I can express myself. And so I think it's so interesting, because people now who are starting like out in the music game, they're like, oh, well, what's the way to get my song on TikTok so that it gets 1 million plays so that I sign the Pepsi commercial deal?
Right.
And I think it's so interesting. Like, I remember the first time I got paid $300 for a gig, I thought like, I was like, oh, this is it. Like
Right.
this
Last
is where
week?
it'll plateau. Okay, thank you.
Well, girl, thank you for aging us. Yes, this is the reality. We're old.
We're all
yeah,
very
we're
old and we're not doing great.
Right. When we came out, there wasn't Instagram and TikTok and things of that
Yeah.
nature. So, girl, no, we were legitimately had to go in the back, give a hand job just to make sure the sound guy did the sound right. to secure the $200 at the end of the night that may or may not be there. But yeah, I mean, things have progressed. I kind of look at it as like, yay, visibility, that's all great. But a lot of the younger generation kind of exploit being visible. It's like, is it really being visible if it only benefits you? Or are you really trying to be a drag queen because you really love the art of drag? I think a lot of people are not respecting art and things are just becoming avenues to make money. Where when we were coming out, you had to do it for the love of it because there was no big money.
Right. Yeah, I remember feeling so lucky that I got a gig out of town, that I could go somewhere, or that I was able to do 2 gigs a month and that could contribute to my income.
But it also has a lot to do with what type of path you want. I think there's some people that make music because they want to be this mainstream thing. And there are some people that don't. It depends on your trajectory. And also a lot of people do things for attention. I'm not like that.
Well, Meatball, what's that like?
I mean,
sometimes you gotta buy a nice wig and put it on and go to the club just to get some attention. No, I mean, I don't know. When I first started it, I had a little bit of both. Like, I knew I wanted to make money doing drag, and I knew it was a viable option. But I also really just enjoyed doing drag. So for the first 2 years of my drag career, I wasn't getting paid at all. Like, I was working 2 nights a week in drag and working my full daytime job every day just to be able to dress up like a lady.
Well, when you started doing drag, what season of Drag Race was airing? Because I think that definitely shifts a lot. Like,
I don't even remember. I mean, I guess it was like 4 years.
4 or 5 years? 4 years.
Oh, so you got caught up in everybody's a drag queen. So you really got to eat that flame stick, do that backflip.
Yep. And I did.
Or just be expensive. or just have money.
All of the above.
Meatball did a round off on stage. Was it a round off? A cartwheel?
It was a round off into a split, and the stage broke, and I broke my hip.
Oh, iconic.
So she earned her stripes. Yes,
I love a good queen with an antic up her sleeve.
Ooh, baby. It was a good one too, because it was it was a bunch of straight people in the audience.
Exactly.
It wasn't even like a gay bar. So I was like, "This is drag, baby. We break our bodies."
And you want to know what? That's what I miss. Like, I hate those questions of like, how did you survive, being this gay artist? And I'm like, the straight people showed me more support than the gays. Like, it was
true.
It was the moment to be the only cunt in the club. It's like, bitch, now I can't even get a cocktail in Bushwick without being surrounded by queers. I'm like, I'm ready to check out. Where's the tension?
What are some of the biggest changes in the nightlife scene that you've seen since you've been in it for so long? Especially in New York scene, because it's one of the best.
When I came out, it was more of we call it like the mixy era, where things were getting like how back in the day people describe like Studio 54, like you might see a trans girl, you may see a drag queen, you may see a hustler, you may see a lawyer. So clubs and bars were giving that. Then we had the usher in this era of, which is post ghetto gothic.
Right.
everyone is so everything has to be PC. Everything has to be safe space. Everything has to be queer friendly. And that kind of pushed out a lot of people. And now you go out to the clubs and it's like everything is wrapped in bubble wrap. And it's like, okay, this girl's DJing because of X, Y, and Z. She's not necessarily a good DJ, but we have to be inclusive. And it's like, well, that just makes the bar suck.
That's interesting.
That's a very real take.
Queen.
I do find a lot in nightlife, a lot of people are getting jobs doing things just because they're friends with people or their gender. I'm going to say something that a lot of people are going to hate, but
True.
Did you just say gender?
Did you just say gender?
Yes. I think a lot of people...
Go ahead, Meatball.
I don't think...
dig the grave.
I think a lot of drag kings aren't very good.
I think a lot of
And I
drag
think they get
queens
put
aren't
in
very
the
good.
show.
I think a lot of drag queens
I
are
think
really good.
a lot of drag queens are really bad too, but sometimes
A lot of
the
trans
drag king is-
DJs are not good. Like
Jesus Christ.
It's just not. You have to keep in mind, just because you're part of a subgenre of people doesn't necessarily mean you're special.
Yeah.
We had to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are a lot of kittens out there ready to lick up that milk. And now it just seems like milk for all. And I'm like, no. Do your fucking due diligence, bitch. Put in the work. Kiss the asses you don't want to kiss. Like,
It's more like oat milk for all.
yeah, disgusting.
Wait, so this is an interesting thing because I just did a little, I just did like an email interview.
Oh, I thought you were
for-
about to say Growler Live. We'll get
for
to that.
press. I did do that. But I did an email interview and someone asked me, they were like, what's it like being one of the only gay rap artists? And I was just like, my mind explode.
No.
And I just responded back like, that's
They
not
weren't they weren't black.
Yeah.
correct. And
Okay.
I was like, that's not
That was your
true.
first mistake, kid.
They were like, I responded with, that's not true. And then I basically was like, there are incredibly famous, like I wouldn't consider Lil Nas X like a rapper because he does sing a lot, but like he
It's
had
too many.
the biggest song of 2019, like made fucking history.
Next tangent.
It was just crazy. And so then I proceeded to list. Do you see the control that Mr. Da Killa has over me? If
Next
he says do
tangent.
something, I just move on. But I then proceeded to list all these people, and I was like, the reason you pay attention to me, I think I'm amazing. I think I'm a great performer. But a lot of times the reason people pay attention to me is because I'm in a sub genre of people.
I don't think that's necessarily true. That's true to an extent, but I also think that we each have our own trajectory and we each have our own reach. So we have things that make us all special.
Right.
So that's why when they were grouping everybody together, it kind of was flattering because yes, we were able to get exposure and press, but it also kind of, we weren't the same. Like
Right.
regardless of skin tone, content, we all were individual artists. Yeah, we don't need any more openly gay artists. Like
We're good.
I don't think we need any more drag queens either at this
Oh,
point.
gee.
I'm like, it's like at this day, nightlife is now daylight. Everything is, I'm just like, there's no grit anymore. Like,
Yeah, let me go
Stop.
read to some kids in a library. That's what I fucking want to do in drag.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just old school.
Okay, so is that why you left New York and went to Atlanta?
I left
Because you took a little hiatus for like
Sabbat-
3 months.
a little
sabbatical.
sabbatical.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just needed to experience something different. Like, and I was there for actually 7-8 months. Fucking
Oh,
faggot.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it was committed. I mean, I was doing traveling then. So, like, it was like I would do tour dates around Georgia, like Alabama. I did a gig in Alabama. Like, I was like, ooh, this is so
I've been
progressive.
there.
Huh? So progressive. But, yeah, I just.
Where
needed
were
to
you in Mobile?
I think so. It was one of those places I read about in the history books. Like, one of the marches was there. And I was like, wow. But anyway. Anyway, yeah, I just needed to change the scenery. Like I've traveled a lot in my life, but I never lived any place outside of, you know, like the tri-state area. So I was like, let me do the Georgia moment. And I got down there and I fell in love with it. It's so black. It's so fucking banjy. Like, and Atlanta is still one of those places where it's mixy, where you can go into a club and it's not just one note, you know, it's not just set on one thing. But after a while, I was just like, damn, I've been going to the after party, after hours. I need to start working. So that's one of the things about Georgia. It's like you can get caught up and you just like, damn, where did the time go? So I had to get back to reality.
What are your favorite things about the nightlife down there aside from it being mixy? Like, does everyone get a
It's
certain type of
black.
food afterwards?
Okay, don't be racist. No, we're all not eating chicken after the damn party, girl.
That's
What do
not
you
Well,
what
want?
I
I
will
said-
say, after I
You
did
said
a show
food.
in Atlanta, I went into a fried chicken place that night. So maybe we are.
Okay.
I just
Well,
feel
I
like
tried-
in LA, you know, you get street meat, and in New York,
I try
you go
not to
the
eat after.
bodega.
I try not to eat after 8:00. Anyway.
Oh, she's an intermittent faster.
So, but no, I mean, it was black. I just missed that, like going to a party and like feeling like I'm around people that are actually have things in common with me, where it's like I would go to parties in New York and I would be the oldest person sitting at the bar. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. You know, we're all the party heads. Like,
which is
also,
crazy to say at 30 years old.
Yeah, because I used to be the kitten. I used to be the
I
young,
remember
the young,
when I
the
met
young.
you.
And I'm the alley cat, honey.
Have you seen Cats?
The movie, absolutely not.
Oh, okay. You're the Jennifer Hudson role.
I'm screaming. Was she cute in that movie? I
She
was so
was
scared
cute.
of that. I was scared of that CGI. But yeah, Atlanta is really Black. It's really cool. They have a lot of events and things. It's just the money down there is not really flowing as freely.
Which is interesting because like what you hear about, especially like in the rap world, is that there's tons of money in Atlanta, and there's all these strip clubs and like that's
there
where,
is
like,
money. I
Right.
just wasn't able to tap into it. So
Okay,
bitch had to.
head back. Go be on TV. Go be on
Yeah.
Netflix. Meatball,
No,
did you
that-
watch Rhythm and Flow?
That was
I
before
did
Atlanta.
not, but I watched a bunch of YouTube clips of Cakes Da Killa.
Okay.
I'm
So-
screaming.
Let's talk about you as an MC on Rhythm and Flow.
Yeah,
What is
you know,
that
like,
like? How did you, what's it like just being part of Hollywood now? Being a star?
It's-
Being a star, baby.
Well, first of all, I've been a fucking star before I was on a Netflix show. Let's start there.
What's it like now having more people know that you're a star than before?
You have to keep in mind that it's like, I don't fucking know. Like, I really don't know. For me, I work to pay my bills. Like, I don't work for clout. Like,
Right.
I could care less about like a following, like how many followers I have. I'm just like, does the gig guarantee this fee? And will I get a deposit?
Okay.
So my type of trajectory is I'm not trying to be like this big mainstream Megan Thee Stallion-esque
Mm-hmm.
person. I'm very comfortable being a Peaches type artist with my two apartments, one in Berlin, one in New York, making my money underneath the radar, doing art gallery events and getting
Right.
$20,000 to do speaking arrangements. That's my trajectory. So, but the show was a great experience. I got to a point where this wasn't my first time someone approached me to do reality TV.
Yeah.
This was just one of the shows where I was like, this would make sense. And I looked at the judges and I'm like, oh, this show is going to have a lot of buzz. I just knew for me, I wasn't going to play the faggot game that they wanted me to play. So I was like, I'm
Right.
probably not going to be on here that long.
Was
I
there-
just like,
But speaking of that game, was there stuff that they didn't air, like where they were trying to like convince you to like go a certain way or be different than what you were giving?
I mean, obviously we had a coach who was like giving me like advice on things like, this is how you should approach this, da 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 da. And you know, with those type of reality shows, if your coach tells you to do something, if you don't do it, it kind of makes you look like
A bitch.
which I am. Because you also keep in mind, it's like, I'm an adult. I'm surrounded by kids who are like much younger. They've never toured. They've never done anything. I'm like kind of a fully realized artist.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that the experience I couldn't learn anything from, but I go on set and I'm like, wait, there's no alcohol here? Like, I'm
Right.
looking at what's important.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like overwhelmed because it's my first time in LA. I'm like, I've been to LA too many times. I can't stand the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to like, you know, figure out what's best for me. But like one of the suggestions was like, do this more like Nicki Minaj. And I was just like, okay, this isn't gonna work for me.
Right.
Yikes.
Well, it did sort
Yeah.
of seem that the people, the contestants on that show who sort of already had their own following and were already
Right.
touring and were already working didn't do as well because
No.
they weren't able to be fully molded.
Yeah, like malleable, right. And I think that that's one of the things where it's like, I would be one of those artists where when I was coming up, people compared me a lot to Little Kim because I talk nasty, but it's like, there's physically nothing about me that gives Little Kim. So for
Right.
me to be an artist, to hear someone compare me to another artist that's young and out, I would have to get a new haircut, a new style, a new cut, like something would have to change. But these
Right.
kids don't think about it like that. Like when we were coming up, if you shot with the same photographer, that was an issue. If you use the same producer, that was an issue. So
Right.
now people are just doing what they have to do. That's trendy. And it's just like, that doesn't really breed longevity.
Well, let's just talk about that one iconic moment. Meatball, I'm sure you saw it when you were looking at the YouTube video when Cardi B said, let me ask you.
I
gay?
can't.
You gay? That was literally the first clip that comes up when you search your name in that show, is her saying that to you.
I mean, I think it's just
what went through your head in that moment, though, when she said that?
I don't know. I was drunk because I brought my own alcohol to the first episode. And what people have to realize about these tapings, like,
I was drunk. I'm sorry, I'm still dead.
No, because I'm like, you're there all day, like,
right,
to do something for 30 seconds,
right?
Yeah. And I'm like, ooh, like, I'm professional. Like, I'm like, where's the call sheet? Where do you need me?
Yeah,
where can I nap? It's not giving that. This is giving America's Next Top Model cattle call. Everybody's talking. Everybody's rapping. There's no alcohol. I'm just like...
And they're trying to get you all crazy backstage.
Yeah.
So
and you know, like, you can't get me.
Exactly.
I'm like, you can't get me crazy. Because, like, my crazy is like, let's get crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't think y'all want that. That's not what type of time y'all on. So for me, it was just like, just tell me when you want me to go. So at that point, I was just like, I felt like they weren't going to let me go to LA. But I'm like, I don't care. This is cute enough. Like, I'm rapping in front of Jadakiss, who's like one of my favorite rappers.
Right.
Fat Joe and Cardi. So I was just like, this alone as a meme is just iconic. Like,
it's just, to me, it's just so funny that just like the way she framed the question, the exchange between the two of you, it wasn't like...
the deliberation took much longer than what was aired, which was like, like, obviously. So it was kind of like, I know me, like, I know I'm a good performer. I know I rap down, like, I don't care. And I also know me, it's like, am I really gonna have to beg for a fucking plane ticket to LA? Like, I'm just like, oh my God. So I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, first of all, I'm sweating as hell. The lights are on me. I'm just like, oh God, girl. Like, the tequila's coming out of my pores. And they're just like, they're acting like that they don't know if they want me to go. And as they're deliberating, there's this girl in the front row. She's like, but he was the best one. And then everyone in the crowd just starts clapping. And I'm like, obviously they're not going to put that in the show. Yeah. But I'm like, okay, that's cute. And then Fat Joe gave me some good advice. He was just like he like appreciated the way I delivered it. And I was just like, oh, that's cute to have someone like Fat Joe do that. That's all I really needed from the show. Like, I didn't have to go to LA. But then I went to LA and I was like, okay, this is cute.
We are going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Oh, okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly. Shop. Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I, too, have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix. We're back. Do you know that riff? You know Wicked?
I'm
Mr. the Killer?
I was gonna be a theater queen, but then I started drinking. So no.
But you've never
Like-
seen Wicked?
No.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
wait. Drinking. You talked about tequila. What are you drinking now?
This is I've shifted over to hard ciders now.
Ooh.
Since I'm getting up there. So this is a rosé hard cider.
That's great. Those are great for the day drinking.
Yeah.
You don't get too sleepy.
Mm-mm.
Meatball, you still like tequila?
I love tequila. That's all I drink. But now I'm drinking martinis because I got a little shaker set thing.
Oh, that's cute.
And then yesterday I drank a full bottle of Pinot Grigio and a half a bottle of rosé.
Been there a couple times.
And then I was like, I need to get out. I gotta go for a walk. And then I just sweated all the way over to Nicole's house and back.
That's called cardio.
Yeah.
Are
did
you
ever
doing
find
any
it-
drinking?
Me? No, I don't drink.
I know.
Oh my God.
know
Do you know
that.
how many times I have offered this motherfucker a drink?
So
Like,
wait, how
it's-
long has he not been drinking for? He
He
told me
has
he
not
used
been
to party
drinking.
in New York.
He's talking about back in the days, Paradise Garage days.
Chicago, I used to party, yeah.
He stopped drinking every time I see him. Because, it's like you haven't seen your friend in such a long time. So you're like, girl, have a cocktail.
Yeah.
And she's always like, I don't drink. And I'm just like, oh, I'm such a bad friend. 6 months later, same thing.
Yeah, it's been like 8 years, if
It's
not
a
longer,
key.
that I haven't had a drink.
And I don't want to seem like the one that's pressuring you, but I'm just like, girl.
I don't feel any pressure. I just think of
I'm
people
like,
as
get with
forgetful.
it.
That's
Get-
you're like, drink
get-
up.
Drink up, faggot. What are you giving?
Yeah.
I'm giving sobriety. Wait, okay, so so traveling for shows.
Yeah.
You're what they say. You're what do they refer to you as? Big in Europe.
I mean, I like to think that she's big everywhere except the States, but it is what it is.
Yeah, because you go to like Berlin, you go to Stockholm and
Tokyo,
Okay.
Australia, New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah. Google it. Before the Netflix show.
The pre-Netflix Google.
Right.
What is the scene in Berlin like? I still have never been, and everyone tells
I've
me it's
never been
amazing.
either.
But like,
Well,
what
I
is
guess
it?
wait, you've never played a show in Berlin?
No one has ever wanted to fly me to Europe.
Oh,
Didn't you just do France last year or something?
Yes. Yeah, I did do that. I did do a couple shows in Europe.
So you're a liar.
Oh, right. We played in Amsterdam together. You remember that?
No.
When Big Frida
She was drinking.
canceled.
Absolutely no.
Big Frida had to cancel last minute, so I think they just Googled Big and then I came up, and so they booked me to replace Big Frida. It was at the Milkshake Festival.
The Milkshake. I do remember that.
Yeah.
That's when Big Tipper had such a great show, and then I like followed after him, and the crowd was like, "We're not here for this shit," and I was like, "You know what?" Like his set was so crazy. Where it was like it started raining,
And everyone
he
was
was
dancing
just like,
in the rain.
as soon as my black ass stepped out, it was like this. Everything just went left, and I was like, "This shit sucks." I was like, all you people are fucking high." I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah, but you cashed the check.
Yeah, absolutely, and they definitely wanted the queen back.
Yeah.
See, I've never been back. So what do you what do you like about like the queer scene in those European cities? Or like what's the difference between playing a show?
I don't think in Europe and other places, they're not so like label driven where it's like, this is a queer scene. It's like they're gay people that promote things, but it's mixy. Like different people show up, like different people of different ages, orientations. So it's more like free form. Also, they have more consumers where like everyone is not a fucking artist, where it's like in New York, you do a show and it's like you're doing a show for artists or you're inviting your friends to come, where it's like they have festivals there because it's like a bunch of people that just are down to just see something. And also they consume music differently, where they have no problem sitting watching an act that they're not familiar with and just taking it in. Where in the States it's like, oh, I don't like this, or I don't like this queen, or this queen doesn't like this one. It's more political in the States, consuming music.
Yeah.
Or like, this person isn't famous, so I can't put them on my Instagram story and have people react that I'm at their
Right.
show.
Yeah.
Where in other places someone could just really just appreciate what you're doing.
I'd agree with that, because I did a drag show like a year ago and we went on tour across Europe, and I was like, none of these people know who I am. It's all RuPaul's
Right.
Drag Race girls and me. No one's gonna give a fuck. And it was like the most respectful. Everyone was like very excited to see me, even if they weren't. Like, it was great. I was like, oh, I
Right.
love this.
And let me toot your horn there, Meatball. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they start adjusting the lineup so you could start going last because your numbers were doing way better than all the girls from TV?
Yes, that is correct.
Also, this is one of these podcasts. Oh, we're getting down and dirty.
Oh, yeah, no, I like to call it a call out podcast sometimes.
Ah,
One of the girls with new teeth was a bitch.
I cannot.
Do you want to talk about racism in the drag race community?
I'm not a drag queen. I don't know.
It
I
exists,
know, but
and it's awful.
You seem to say like you wanted to say.
Do you want to talk about
No,
racism
because-
in any industry?
Yeah, because there's racism in queer shit. That's why I'm
Yeah.
like
Completely.
all that inclusive shit. I'm like, fuck you. Like, you guys want to make things inclusive so you can control who comes in and out. So
Yeah.
you guys can be bitches. Like, and that's my one thing. This is why I like it better when things are mixy, because at least then you can smack the shit out of somebody and then able to get away. Now it's like you curse somebody out and it's like, oh, well, that was very fatphobic, transphobic,
Right.
colorist of you. And I'm like, no, you're just a bitch and you can't take.
And I
Like,
feel
you
like
tried it.
I feel like that is like, it's like a micro, or it's a reflection of like the gentrification cycle
Exactly.
in like nightlife or like queer community.
Nightlife has been co-opted, so people who didn't feel comfortable and safe in nightlife are now like the bullies now. And it's
Yeah.
like, girl.
It's the
That's so
PC police
fascinating.
everywhere.
Do you like PC music?
No.
Girl. I listen to Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. That's what I
Wait, do you like Ari Lennox?
obsessed.
Yeah,
The only
I
bitch
have-
that The only bitch that I had to pull a little stunt to get tickets to go see, like a free, I was like, Red Bull, you need to put me on the bill. She's
Yes.
amazing. But also such an example of how social media is now deteriorating these artists. Do you see how it's like the visibility and all that? It's like, that's why I'm like, bitch, I don't go live. Y'all should not care about what I'm talking about.
Except
Listen
we
to the
do because we
music.
have you here on the podcast.
Yeah, I'll do a little podcast walkthrough with a rosé, but all that, like going live every other day, that's
No,
a bit
and then
much.
they say something really stupid, and now everyone has more time than ever to like listen and
To
record
decode
them
and copy and-
yeah.
Also, the idea of being a recording artist, being a songwriter, being a performer or an entertainer, you sign up for one of these routes. You're like, oh, I like writing music and performing, or I like,
Right.
you know, whatever. You don't sign up to also be a news source, also be a pundit, also
A
be
comedian.
an entertainment. Right,
Mhm.
exactly.
A fucking flat tummy tea endorser,
Whoop,
a fucking waist trainer specialist,
whoop.
a reviewer of color palettes. I'm like, I'm
Wait a
not
minute
doing
now.
that.
Okay, but speaking of viral moments, Meatball, do you see on the outline on the second page?
Ooh.
I
Oh, you
prepared
guys
a-
have notes.
Oh, yeah.
But I
yeah.
also know you're also very professional. I know.
Do you see what this headline says, Meatball? I want you to read it.
Rapper orders white people off stage because it's Black History Month.
Can you talk about this moment? Because I remember screaming. I was so obsessed with this moment.
I
just
love this
can't-
image.
You can't do anything in nightlife anymore without it being a political statement, which is why I like I'm like, I don't understand how Christine is someone that doesn't get these outlandish fucking headlines. I'm like, this
Oh,
bitch
yeah.
pulls dildos out of her ass. I'm like,
Yeah.
I make one little fucking joke and The Guardian is like, Cakes Da Killa doesn't like white people, knowing damn well that Europe is one of my places where I get my money. I'm like, y'all trying to fuck up my money. Don't play with me like that.
So it
Basically,
was February 2018.
you know better than me, girl.
You were
it
at
could have been yesterday.
Battle
I was at a Honey Dijon show sponsored
Okay.
by Battle Ham. It was me, Honey, and Sam Sparrow. And you
Oh,
know
it's a
those
great
type of
lineup.
parties. It was basically like very circuity,
Right.
you know. And there was a few black people in the audience, as they are, the
Right.
outliers. And I'm the type of person, I'm very vocal on the mic, you know, I'm very interactive. So I'm in the audience and everyone's having fun and I'm just like off the cuff. I need all the white people to back up a little bit, let the black girls get their shine.
Right.
It is what it is. Because first of all, it is Black History Month. So regardless, this fucking late ass black journalist records basically Marco Ovando recorded the whole set.
Right.
So the journalist took the footage from Marco Ovando and basically wrote this article being like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, why are you alluding to me being racist? Like,
Mhm.
it is Black History Month. So it doesn't really matter. Like, it's not that problematic.
No, not at all. And like, if anyone has any idea who you are or who has ever seen one
They
of your
got
shows,
the tongue-in-cheekness of,
Yeah.
of the moment.
Exactly. Oh my god.
That would
But
be
you
like
wouldn't
people
remember-
getting mad at me for screaming like white people send me money.
right.
But you want to know what was funny about that? So because I'm the type of artist where it's like I'm in the like the queer alternative world, but I also do things that straight people may get a whiff of. All the straight people on my Twitter was like, yeah, my brother, that's right. You stand up to these crackers. Yeah, that's right. But then they was like, but then they're looking at the picture. They're like, but why all these people don't got no clothes on? They're like they're not getting the context of it being like this circuit gay party.
Right. And they're
They
like,
just
that
like, yeah,
dude.
black. They like
that-
stand up for blacks.
You're like, that dude has eyeliner on. Wait, what
Yeah.
kind of party is this?
Right. And I'm just sitting there like drinking my rosé, like, I don't even care. The check get cleared.
Right. Oh my god. I love that. Do you fuck people on the road?
You got sex stories?
I was like, not in quarantine, darling. Not
No.
They just found fucking corona and semen, so no. But yes, I've had my love affairs on road. I mean, yeah.
What's the craziest story you got? Oh yeah, this is our next segment, which is called Sex Talk.
Fuck talk.
Fuck Talk.
How do you not know the name of this segment still?
Why do
We've
you
been
think
We've been doing this podcast almost 50 episodes, almost a year.
She's drunk, girl. Anyway.
You don't know my life.
You
I'm
don't know what I
wasted.
deal. You don't know what I deal with. Wait, what was the question?
What's your craziest on the road sex story?
I don't have crazy on the road sex stories. I've had a lot of sex. I've been doing this for a decade. Like, what the fuck?
You
got
have
a
like
weird
love
one?
affairs, don't you?
I've had
Love affairs. You
I've
like
had I've had people be in love with me.
Oh my
and what you string them along?
No, I don't string them along. It's very much like, well, let's say I've had lovers. I've had dangerous liaisons, darling. Let's just call them that. A little dangerous liaison, darling. But I think the best sex that I've had abroad was somewhere in Italy. This tall piece of mozzarella honey.
Ooh.
You ever just fuck somebody, you just keep doing it?
Yeah.
It was one of those things. Like, he was fucking me so much that, like, I had to do an interview the next morning, and the phone was ringing, and it was like giving like, fuck the phone. Like, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. So finally I get up and I'm like, oh God, I'm late. Like, I'm an hour late for the interview. So I go downstairs and I'm like, okay, guys, hi, sorry I'm late. Like, whatever, like, I'm jet lagged. Let's do the interview. They're like, oh, the interview is a video. And I'm like, whoa, you guys need to tell me that. Like I have to like freshen up then. And they're like, no, it's fine. You look great. And then the girl's like, but what's that on your face? You have something on your face right here.
Stop.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, look in the mirror. And I look, nut all over. I kid you not.
Oh my God.
Wow.
One of the most embarrassing moments, but also worth it. Yes.
And so now, did this liaison of yours know about you coming to the show? Like, or
He
you were
didn't-
like, I'm here for work.
See, the thing about it, which made him hot, is like he didn't know about me,
Right.
but his friends went to the show, and we all had went out after to an after party, and he was at the after party. So it was given like I was the doll. Everybody is like, like black girl in Italy, and I'm just like, and he's like, oh, who was this? Oh, this is the performer. Okay, cool. And we immediately just like hit it off, and I was like, you're coming back to my hotel room.
Ah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the best, I may have talked about this before, one of the best sexual experiences I had on the road was in Stockholm, where it was
Ooh.
that same situation. I met him on an app. He came over, and then we had a lot of sex. It was really, really hot. And then he told me, he was like, my friends have tickets to a show tonight. And it turned out it was my show. So he like met up with his friends after, but like he didn't know ahead of time.
That's always hot. You know
The
what's
thing-
not hot?
What?
When they know who you are and don't tell you.
Yes.
Baby, I'm hooking up with somebody. Mind you, I don't know why I think I could be off the scene in Bushwick.
Discreet.
Oh,
Discreet
yeah.
in Bushwick.
Miss Thing, I am getting my back slayed, honey. So we're done. So it's giving post moment. And he's like, oh, so when's the next tour coming? I legitimately die. Like, I'm just like, what?
Can you imagine if he quoted you and he was like, I'm surprised we didn't do this in the back of your
I
Honda
cannot.
Civic.
I can't.
Well,
I
one time
can't.
I hooked up with a guy, I forgot where I was, but afterwards he like went to the bathroom, turned the lights on, and I looked at the wall and there was a picture of me
In drag.
in full drag.
Yeah.
And I was like, you didn't want to say anything until now?
I mean, I've definitely hooked up with somebody. This is when I was younger, when I would do like college shows. I've definitely hooked up with people where they were like, well, I was also of age, like in college age.
Okay.
I'm a lot younger than you, Dip.
Yeah, you
Anyway.
old fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like,
thank you.
Anyway, this boy, he was like, it's my mission. I want to hook up with you, Leaf and Mickey Blanco.
Oh.
No.
And I was like, but you want to know what's funny? That's not the first time I've heard that since then.
I'm sure.
The Holy Trinity, you know?
I'm just happy to be included.
Thank you. I
Thank you.
took that personally.
Yeah.
That's fine. Wait, Meatball, do you listen to rap music?
Yes.
Like, who's your favorite rapper? Casey Musgraves?
Yes. No.
Amanda Blank.
No, Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes, bitch. Same.
Mother to be. I mean,
No,
Lindsay
I just
Lohan.
got very into Doja Cat, but I mean, is that technically rap? She kind of does sometimes.
she raps on tracks.
Yeah.
I think a lot of rap music and pop music has really sort of converged now. I mean,
But I was like such a fucking barb when Nicki first came out. Like I lost. Like that's when I was like, I'm faggoty.
you like your faggoty attention. Do you know
Yes.
that deep cut from Adam Joseph?
Of course I know that.
Oh,
deep cut, girl.
yeah.
I'm a faggot historian, bitch. Don't ever play with
Does
me.
Adam Joseph live in New York still, or did he?
No,
I
he
feel
lives
like she
in
lives
LA.
in LA.
He moved to
'cause
LA.
She's that World of Wonder girl now.
She makes all the remixes with the quotable quote, the potent quotables.
Potent
Yeah.
Potables 200.
Potent potables. That okay, maybe we can play faggoty attention on this. Wait, do you have a new album coming out?
No,
Do
but
you
you
have-
can definitely download the best of Cakes Da Killa on Bandcamp called Killa Essentials. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, you have a best of. Very Mariah Carey.
She's
of
at
you.
that age.
Number one hit.
Okay, but your music projects are Easy Bake Oven Part 1,
Okay, let's not do that. Do we have to
The
do this?
Eulogy,
We're doing it.
Hunger Pangs, IMF, which stands for In My Feelings, and Hedonism? Is there more? I know you've done other featured tracks, but those are your releases, right?
That sounds right. That sounds right, Barbara.
Miss
Walters.
Walters.
If
Miss
you're
Wal-
nasty.
If
Thank
you're
you.
nasty, that sounds right.
That's a lot of music.
Yeah, I was putting out too much music, but I was just like, in our day and age, we bitches wasn't getting rollout, so it was like, bitch, keep putting out these albums so you can tour Europe,
Yeah.
pay these bills, bitch.
Meatball, can you guess how many times I asked Cakes to do a feature on one of my projects?
25.
Less than
That-
that,
that's-
but it
that's
was about
8.
5.
Oh, 5.
I
Wow,
got
you're not very tenacious.
I got turned down every single time.
You did not get turned down.
Listen,
every
maybe the
single
bops
time.
weren't bops, you know?
That was the feedback. It said, I'm not feeling this beat.
Would you
is not
rather
for
me
me.
lie? Would you rather me lie?
No.
What's my go-
I've
My
just always
go-to-
wanted to do a song with you.
my go-to is oh, that's not really my speed.
Yes. I can
It's
pull
just
up
not-
the emails. Where I
it's just
sent you
not my
beats and you said,
speed.
That's not for me. No, thank
No,
you.
but my whole thing is like, I have sent things to people and they've been like, it's not for them. Not as often as you do, probably. But, but
I still get my features.
yeah, I mean, you definitely have dropped, great project. You did that compilation project with Byrell the Great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Forgot about
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I'm just, particular.
She's choosy.
She's choosy. She's a choosy lover. Wait, where do you work at? Do you work for that porn company? Like, what do you?
Who are you talking to?
You.
I don't have a job.
He makes
I
music.
thought you was working for World of Wonder or something, girl.
And they're a porn company? No.
I don't know what the white gays do anymore. I'm out of it.
He produces podcasts now.
Yeah. I work with the drag
Ah.
queens.
Well, that's the coin, bitch. That's the only.
They're
that's
the only people
bitches
making money now.
The
Yeah,
fuck?
that's why the richest person on this show wears a wig.
Well, shit. I may have to start getting into it then. The fuck?
See, they predicted it back in 2012
yeah, in
on
details.
the photo shoot.
Yeah, from
Details
details
magazine.
new. They said all you faggots will be up in the geesh, honey.
Everybody glue your
Everybody
legs down.
geesh. Wow.
Well, this is amazing. It's so nice to talk to you.
Yeah,
Thank
it was
you
so
so
nice
much.
meeting you. Thank you
So
for
nice
giving us
meeting
your
you,
time.
Meatball. Of course.
If you
The
want to
bi-
follow,
the bill is in the mail.
yeah, okay. If you want to follow Mr. Da Killer, you
Yeah.
can find him at Cakes Da Killa on everything,
Exactly.
and that's that phonetic spelling with a DA. Not
Yeah,
a THE.
that's the Negro spelling. You know what I'm saying? You know us blacks. You know.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And go to Bandcamp and you can get the best of.
Yeah, the Killer Essentials on Bandcamp now. Please support so I can buy my Asian pears and my toiletries. Thank you.
Not Asian
No.
pears and toiletries.
They're $10 at the fucking store. Like, this inflation is ridiculous.
Well, it's gentrified Bushwick.
Well,
Well,
Thanks so much for listening to Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at sloppypod and send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. You want me to keep going? Okay. Or call in. You gave up. Or call in with your fuck story to 213-536-9180 and we can play your voicemail on the air. You can follow me at Big Dipper Jelly.
you can follow me at
Meatball.
Spiciest Meatball on Instagram or Fat Drag Meatball on Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss an episode.
See that? You see how pro we are?
I'm obsessed. I feel like I'm on Hot 97 again, the way this is just so professional.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that you went on Hot 97.
It's fine. That'll be a part two. Toodles, darling.
Bye.
Google the doll.
Google the doll.
As Tiana Taylor would say when she was 14.
Oh my God.
Bye, Miss Things.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Slops. So this week we're actually going to take a break from the radio plays. We know you've been loving them, but absence makes the heart grow fonder. So we'll leave you on the beautiful sounds of Adam Joseph's song "Faggoty Attention," as previously mentioned in the episode. I think you can only find this on YouTube, so we had to rip it. But go out there and find it. Adam Joseph, Faggoty Attention. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you next week for our 50th episode, Divas. Bye.
I want to give you my faggoty attention. Baby, let me make you feel right with my faggoty attention. Baby, all I need is the night. I'll change your life. And I won't ask, won't tell. Promise you won't go to hell tonight. We'll go back to Brooklyn, get it cooking. Don't you worry, no one's looking. Ooh, it's right now. And you're falling into
Doodle-a-doot-doot, forever dog. Sloppy Seconds is a Forever Dog podcast.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Our cover art was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.